All right, and one more final bonus tip for you guys. Do not invest a ton of money at the beginning. It'll stress yourself out. It'll put pressure on yourself. They get all these ideas in their head that it's so scary. They can't do it. I can't talk on camera. I'm gonna look like an idiot. And that's okay. Think of your vlog as a mini TV show. You wanna switch up the background as much as possible, and it really helped me gain subscribers, gain followers, gain views, gain watch time. This is maybe the most important process because I think it's the part that people fear the most.
If you find the one, you should never give her up.
3 years ago, I took a picture of my girlfriend in Paris and my life forever changed. Fast forward to today, living in a different city every month, our lives are anything but conventional. Maybe it's crazy, maybe it's foolish, maybe it's Maybelline. All I know is our adventures have become one big movie. Come along with us as we travel the world, documenting our stories one passport stamp at a time. This is Captain Castor Vlogs. The vlogger world and the YouTube world can seem really intimidating, way too overwhelming, and like, what's the point of trying? All the time put in, all the hours, all the money spent on the equipment, on the editing process, filming everything, it just can seem kind of impossible to ever start. But I'm here to tell you all those things are not true. You can be a vlogger if you really want to, without any of that stress, any of that headache, and most importantly, zero cost. These are my 5 easy steps on how to become a vlogger without having to spend a dime. First and foremost, number 1, grab your phone. I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, what the heck? Why my phone? Well, let me tell you something. Your phone is the most important tool in vlogging, especially at the start. It's always with you, it's all you need, and actually the cameras are very high quality nowadays. Before you go spending a bunch of money on fancy equipment and all these different tools, just start with your phone. All the cameras are good enough to vlog nowadays. Doesn't matter, iPhone, Android, whatever you have will work. I've pretty much filmed most of my vlogs on my phone. I do use a DSLR as well, just because we have one, but I'm gonna do this vlog with a phone. I've done many other vlogs that have been some of my most watched vlogs with just my phone. So no excuses that you don't have the equipment, don't have anything. You can start with your phone. Everyone has one. They're so good nowadays. No excuses. Number 2, pick a topic. I know this sounds like a very general statement, but it's actually a really important part of the vlogging process. You want to sit down and write all the topics you could be interested in, whether it's sports, travel, YouTube is a topic, cooking, mom and kid, fashion, whatever it may be. Write down topics that you're interested in. This is very important. Start to think about what you want to vlog in. Once you get all your topics together, you can start to pick and choose what you can see yourself vlogging in. You can then form what's called a niche in the vlog market. It doesn't have to be dedicated to one topic, but you generally want to stick to a niche to then form an audience. Your audience wants to be interested in that niche. For example, the 3 topics I chose were sports, because I'm an athlete, travel, because I love to travel. Thirdly, I chose Instagram because that's something I'm involved in with my sports, with my travel, something I'm doing along with those other 2, so I thought it was a good third topic to throw into my YouTube niche. But don't worry if you don't find yours at the beginning. It took me a long time and a lot of trial and error to see what my audience wants to see from me. Get an idea of what you could start with. It's always okay to change. Don't put too much pressure on this. Just start writing down topics. Number 3, just start filming. This is maybe the most important process in the vlogging steps because I think it's the part that people fear the most. People never get to the part of actually filming. They get all these ideas in their head that it's so scary. They can't do it. I can't talk on camera. I'm gonna look like an idiot. And that's okay. Everyone has those thoughts. I had those thoughts. Let me tell you something. I sucked at the beginning of vlogging.
We're gonna go and do like
I couldn't vlog, I couldn't talk on camera, I didn't know what to say, mishmash of everything. I know that's the thoughts you guys have too. You'll be surprised when you just pick a topic and decide to start filming and just go for it. Your vlog kind of leads you down a certain path you didn't think was possible. You thought you were gonna go one direction and the vlog kind of takes you in another direction. You're like, oh wow, I didn't think to talk about that, but all of a sudden I'm talking about that and I'm interested in that. And it just kind of works funny that way. I'll have a mishmash of things. I think, oh man, I had terrible content today. I don't know what I can make of this. And I get back to the editing process and I have a great vlog. I put stuff together, I clip stuff together, and all of a sudden I have a complete vlog. Trust me, when you start vlogging, it doesn't matter. You don't have to paint a story on camera. You don't have to do it. That's where the editing process takes over. All you have to worry about when you're filming is just film. Just film stuff, talk about stuff, daily vlogging, weekly vlogging, whatever you do, just start filming and the vlog will lead its own way. Number 4, editing. Now this sounds really technical and it sounds above a lot of people's pay grades to say, but it's really not that hard of a process. I had no experience editing when I started vlogging and I'm really confident in my editing skills now, and no one's ever taught me. Before you go buying all the fancy tools, all the fancy software for editing, start with free software. I use iMovie on my phone or on my Apple Mac. I use a couple other apps such as InShot and a couple other music apps that allow me to do some different things. But most importantly, what I use is all free. I didn't put this big pressure on myself of investing a lot of money into my vlogs. I just wanted to start everything simple and free and see what I can do with it. And I'm pretty proud of what I've done so far with the free software I've used. I will say, once you do start vlogging consistently, you might want to think about upgrading your editing software. It just might make life easier. It might give you a couple more things that you can do easier or quicker or better than the free software, but it's really not that big of a difference. I've edited on both Final Cut Pro and iMovie. Yes, Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere do have a lot of features on them, but I can do a great vlog with iMovie and a couple of these other free apps. For example, this one. I think this part stops a lot of people from ever pursuing vlogging because they think I have to buy a fancy camera and I have to buy fancy editing software. And I think that kind of gets in people's heads and they think, well, you know, I could edit with free software, but it's just not going to be as good as these big vloggers. But I totally disagree. I've seen people with 20 million views do everything with a phone and free software. It's just not about that. That should be the least of your worries in starting a vlog. Like I've said on this vlog, do not invest a ton of money at the beginning. It'll stress yourself out. It'll put pressure on yourself. Just start with your free phone and free editing software. Don't think you need a big fancy computer either to do this. I've edited most of my vlogs on my phone. I actually prefer it because when I'm traveling, when I'm on a plane, when I'm in the car, I can just edit on my phone. I don't need to bring out my big laptop. So don't think you need this big computer, big equipment to do anything. Which leads me to my next point. Number 5. Don't let 1 second be boring. This is so important for the watch times, you guys. This is something I had to learn the hard way when my watch times were pretty low. You have to make sure when you are editing, you're not letting any part of your vlogs be boring. This is so important. I can't stress this enough. I've seen so many vloggers have great content and they really can't get people to watch their vlogs because there's a little clip or a little part that's boring and people will tune out. Make sure when you're clipping talking parts to not leave too much room in between sentences. Make the transition seamless. Make it seem like you're talking the whole time. You're wanting the viewer to watch from beginning to end. That's how YouTube works. That's how you get paid. That's how you can keep vlogging. You never want to leave in boring parts just because you like it. From beginning to end, your vlog has to be exciting, be entertaining. If you go back and rewatch your vlog before you post it and you're tuning out 1 to 2 seconds, that's 1 to 2 seconds that your audience is going to tune out and then click out of your vlog and not watch the rest of it. So you want to make sure when you're talking, you're not repeating yourself. The transitions are smooth. Pannings of landscape or views, they're not too long for people to click out. You want to make sure there's music in between transitions. You basically want to keep the vlog exciting and moving so people will stay tuned the whole time. One way you can keep people engaged is when you do film, make sure you're switching up the backgrounds. Think of when you watch a TV show. The TV show doesn't keep the same background the whole 30 minutes or however long your show is. Think of your vlog as a mini TV show. You want to switch up the background as much as possible, still making it easy on yourself, but keeping it exciting. I'm not going to talk to you guys the whole time staring at a lake or looking at a lake. I want to switch up the background every couple minutes, keep you guys engaged, excited. You want to see what I'm going to do next. If you've noticed this whole time on the vlog, I've switched up my backgrounds. I've gone from place to place and I've been pretty much in the same area the whole time. I want to keep it exciting for you guys. I want to keep it fresh. And that's something you can do when filming that'll help you during the editing process, make it exciting and engaging. Okay, I said 5 tips, but I'm going to give you a bonus tip. Number 6. Post 1 to 2 times a week to start. This is really important when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. 2 times minimum is gonna keep you really relevant in the YouTube algorithm. 1 time a week is bare minimum if that's all you can do. And that's okay to start, but you have to post 1 to 2 times a week. If you're posting twice a month, you are not gonna be able to increase your views as much as you want. It's gonna be really stressful on you because you're doing all this work and getting no views. More if possible. Honestly, at first I was posting 5 to 6 a week, and it really helped me gain subscribers, gain followers, gain views, gain watch time. YouTube was like, oh, this guy's real about vlogging. Let's put his content out there. He's giving us consistent content. So you wanna make sure 1 to 2 times a week you're posting. You can pick a day, like a Tuesday or something, maybe Tuesday afternoon, and just put it out there. I can't stress this enough, guys, how important posting weekly is to your vlogging channel. It's so important. Please, please don't miss a week, especially at the start. All right, and one more final bonus tip for you guys. Have fun with it. You guys, vlogging should be fun. You should find enjoyment from it. If you're not having fun doing it, then you're doing something wrong. I hear all these vloggers all the time like, oh, it's too stressful. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm not having fun. Well, then you're not doing something right. Vlogging can be for everyone. Everyone has to find their topic, their way to edit, their niche. It's just different for everyone, but it should be fun for everyone. This has turned into kind of a sport for me. I absolutely love vlogging now. I look forward to doing it. It captures my day. I get to rewatch it. I get to kind of paint a story of what I lived throughout the day. I absolutely love it. So important to have fun with it so you don't get burned out. You're in it for the long haul and you're able to tell stories of what you want to tell. You guys noticed I was in a park the whole time. I was in Kensington Gardens, Hyde Park in London. Absolute one of my favorite parks in the world. I went through different areas of it and kind of changed up the background slightly for you guys without moving that much. I hope it looked like a complete story to you guys because that's what I was trying to paint. I hope this really helps. My 5 easy steps on vlogging that don't cost any money. They're all free, they're all easy to do, and you can get started today if you want to. If you have any questions, please comment below or DM me on Instagram. I'll leave the link below. I started vlogging a couple months ago and I'm absolutely loving it. Finding success on YouTube. I think I'll do this for a very, very long time, as long as I keep it fun for myself. I'm gonna do more of vlogging tips and tricks coming up on YouTube's in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button if you wanna see those in the future. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you like this video. From Kensington Gardens, Hyde Park, I will see you guys next time. Remember, have fun with vlogging. We'll see you guys later. Peace.